Yesterday I talked a little bit about just the whole thing, the workshops. You can go back and watch part one if you haven't seen that one. Today I want to go a little bit more into the nervous system, and then tomorrow I'm going to go a little bit more into Ayurveda. So just to give you a little bit of useful work you can already start doing, but also just to tell you why, because it might not be obvious. So today I'm folding my laundry and you're doing that with me. So as I pick up another piece of clothing, I'm gonna talk to you. So with the nervous system, the thing that's really important there's a few really important things for us to know about our nervous systems. First and foremost, the nervous system has always been wired to make a bigger deal out of danger, out of negativity, out of things that are going to be a problem. And that's just a survival instinct. That's a good thing. However, living lives, where we're mostly safe and in a physical way, and we are, aggravated and overscheduled with all of the electronics and hyper scheduling of things, hyper scheduled lives, I'll say, like trying to fit so much in. What happens is we're kind of making a big deal out of all of those things, our brains are, and they're just getting overstimulated in negative ways. And so what happens when we're on that track, when we're constantly feeling that way, is that we're not allowing for the full range of experience, because we're kind of mostly stuck in like fight or flight and like a stress response. And then because of that, the stress hormones in our bodies outweigh the sex hormones in our bodies. And this is really important especially for women, because our hormonal system is much more complex and delicate, if you will. Like it's more, even more susceptible than a man's, for instance, in terms of the effect that stress has on our bodies and our endocrine system. So it's really important that as women, we gain a little more awareness around our nervous systems and what we can do to rewire for pleasure. So there's a lot that goes into this piece, but one of the things is just allowing yourself to make a bigger deal about something that's positive, allowing yourself to feel good. Like anytime something really good happens, whether it's like happening to you or happening to another person, whatever the feelings, when you feel like good or lit up or, inside, hang on to that feeling and allow yourself to just process it fully in your body, to just really feel it, instead of letting it be just a blip that doesn't register, except for that second or two, right? So another piece is, when something good happens, do your best to stay present with the good thing, instead of letting your mind possibly move into an anxious state where you might say, worry about the other shoe to drop, worry about when the next bad thing is going to come along. So it's not that you don't need to plan for things or protect yourself, but it's really important that you allow yourself to feel good, and for that to be a regular occurrence. Another really easy, simple thing is to let yourself just be in your body, to just take in the present moment, drop in with your breath and look around, and let your nervous system collect information. So I'm kind of doing that right now. So we can do that together. This will be your little habit that you can start today, like one little tip. You could place a hand on your heart and a hand on your belly and just rub a little bit. So you're just kind of waking up that sensation in your body of like, there's something happening here, and I'm taking that in. So bring your awareness to that sensation, the sensation in your hands when you do that, and the sensation on your chest and on your belly. Go ahead and close the eyes if it feels comfortable. And just let your awareness drop down into your belly, into your pelvis, into your feet, and onto your breath, bringing awareness onto your breath. So you can let your hands settle. You can open your ears and bring awareness to what sounds are going on around you. I hear the sound of the refrigerator. I hear the faint sound of cars passing by. Just noticing those sounds and naming them for yourself. And then take a deep breath. Notice what that feels like in your body when you breathe in deeply with awareness. What sensations do you notice? Where do you feel expansion? Where do you feel contraction? Now I'm going to ask you to relax your jaw. Let it feel as if your lower jaw is dropping down away from the top of your head. And your tongue relaxes in your mouth. And the tongue broadens and spreads out. And you feel an expansion maybe in your skull, a little tension release as you do that. And then maybe just lick your lips and touch your lips together. And then just notice that sensation. And then we're going to take another deep breath and let your eyes slowly flutter open. And then you're going to let your eyes roam around the room or wherever you are. Let your eyes kind of wander a little bit, looking around your space, looking behind you, looking above you and below you and to the right and to the left. This may seem silly because you may be in a familiar space, but what's happening is your nervous system is taking in this information, which is vital because it's giving your nervous system a sense of security and putting it at ease. So, like when you come into a room, instead of just going straight to the task and doing whatever you're doing, just step into the moment and look around and let yourself take everything in. Not in a taking kind of a way of like looking around like you're looking for something, but rather like just relax and receive the information from the space around you. So those are a couple of really simple things that we can do. Like you can do that when you walk in a room. You can do that when you wake up in the morning. You can do that, pause and drop into your body and into your breath and start to notice sensations in your body, different from thoughts, different from feelings, but physical sensations. Like, let's do that right now. So just being aware of your feet or your sitting bones, however you're sitting or being right now. And let your awareness just move around, kind of scanning your body, and notice if any sensations stand out. As in, do you recognize anything? Does an area feel hot or cold, heavy or light, tingly or numb? like buzzing, vibrating, heavy. I already said that one. Lots of different words. Like, do you feel pulled in one direction? Do you feel like some people sense things in the way of colors, even? Just noticing what you notice. So that you just take that moment to do that. You may also notice things like something may be more or less of one thing than another when you compare two sides. So if you're new to recognizing sensation, that could be a place to start, is just looking at, all right, what does my right arm feel like in relationship to my left arm? Do I notice the air on my skin, the temperature, or how the clothes feel on my skin, or the seat where I'm sitting, or the ground where I'm standing, or whatever? Like the things that are actually present with you, do you notice them in your body? I was listening to a podcast recently, and this woman explained embodiment in such simple, beautiful terms that it's the physical ability to sense our spiritual being, or something like that. Her name was Akasha. So embodiment has a lot to do with coming into alignment and awareness with our nervous systems. And it's really very simple and very profound at the same time. It doesn't have to be complex. It can be just as simple as these few things that I've mentioned today on this little video of dropping in and really letting yourself feel, notice. What do you sense? You're getting to be right here, getting more used to being right here and right now, and allowing yourself to feel good, allowing yourself to feel good. Like taking a breath can feel good. Eating your food can feel good if you're really present with it and you're eating good food. Seeing sights, like when you let your eyes roam around and you see a flower, or the way the light lands on a leaf, or the way something moves in the breeze. Like it's so simple that you could be tempted to just, like disregard it as too simple, but it's not. It's a very big deal. It's something I've been experimenting with for quite some time, and it's made a huge difference in my nervous system regulation. Because when we're constantly in fight or flight, or when we're in that end of the spectrum, we're not able to thrive. We're not able to get past that, so that everything that happens, all the circumstances, all the daily things, when they land on you in a harsh way, and you can be very reactive, and you can, be responding to life or reacting to life in ways that you're not very happy with, that you're not proud of, that are out of alignment with your own integrity and what you know to be right and true and the person you want to be. And all we have to do is figure this out. All we have to do is go a little deeper into this awareness. Like, it's so much can open up for you. Might not be immediate, but it's like we're talking little steps, starting to open your awareness to this. And then over time, it doesn't have to be that much time. And over time, you're going to be able to access pleasure on a regular basis. And that is going to make all the difference for rewiring your nervous system, so that you can get back to a place where you're responding in the way that you want to respond and that you feel in integrity. So this whole nervous system thing is a really big deal and a game changer as far as I'm concerned. And that's why I'm bringing it. And there's going to be so much more. We're going to learn about the nervous system, about the different states, about how important it is that you are able to own and inhabit all of the different states within yourself. And you can take charge of being able to learn how to shift those states when it's necessary. You can recognize when you're stuck, and you can do things to move you out of that place so that you can be more effective in your own life, so that you can be happier and not stay in these stuck places. So again, this is just one half of the equation. The Ayurveda piece that you're going to get tomorrow is going to dovetail with this beautifully. And then in the workshop, I'm really going to show how these two intersect in a way that is mind-blowing and amazing, has amazing benefits in your life. So hope you can join us. I will post the link below for you to check it out. And that's all I'm going to say for now. So if you have questions or anything, like, feel free to reach out to me. You can leave a comment below, or you can message me personally. My website is sacredspacehealingarts.com or ayurvedamedicinemama.com. All right. Talk to you soon. See you soon, I hope.